It's me, it's Queen Saharu, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask An Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Now, in 2002, NASA noticed that the constellations seem to be shifting or have shifted. So in 2002, 2012, and 2015, and maybe even other times since then, this rumor, hoax, fake news has gone around the internet that there's a 13th zodiac sign and that everybody's zodiac sign has changed. They've shifted. The dates have changed. And every once in a while, somebody sends this to me and asks me about it. So I got it again yesterday from this lady that I talk to regularly. And she said that she found it and wanted to know, what's the deal with this, And I just wanted to tell you guys, as I've never told you guys about this before, but it's only a hoax. The Western zodiac is not based on the constellations. It is adheres to, according to this article, the tropical zodiac, which is fixed to seasons. The Eastern zodiac is affixed to constellations, not our version. So this is not going to change anything for us, number one. And number two, even if it did change for us, it would be people who were born after it occurred. So all of us that were born before 2000 and 2002, I think it was. So all of us that were born before the shift happened, we would still keep our same sign anyway. Your sun sign is based on where everything that the sun was. Your chart, I should say, your zodiac chart is based on where everything was. The sun, the moon, Saturn, everything. Where was everything at the moment you were born? So even if the heavens flip upside right now, that's never going to change because that's where they were when you were born. Unless somebody gets a time turner, you Harry Potter fans can, you might remember that one. Or unless somebody calls Dr. Strange to take us back in time, there's no way to change the moment of your birth. You get it? You were born at that moment no matter what, unless somebody reverses the space-time continuum, which I hope not. I hope they can't do that. But we never know what could happen in the future. Who knows? But for now, no, absolutely not. So anybody who's into Eastern astrology, this may affect their charts and their work. But those of us that do it based on Western astrology, it won't change anything for us. So Aquarius is still Aquarius. Taurus is still Taurus. The dates do not change for us. And we do not have a 13th zodiac sign. It's only 12. So according to the system that this is very strict and has been the same apparently since the 2nd century. So it's something that's not going to change according to the literature that I look for. Now, the article that I saw was in a online magazine called Stylist. They're the ones that reported this, and everybody on the internet just passed it around like wildfire, But most people who are astrologers or into astrology, we were all like, whoa, what is this? Because I know when I first saw it back when it first happened, it was saying that I was a Capricorn. And I was like, it's no way in hell I'm a Capricorn. Ain't shit ever happening. I knew it immediately. I was like, in my soul, I was like, nah, nah, that just don't even feel right. And I Googled it and started researching it when I first saw it, and everything was like, nah, this isn't even true. And then slowly but surely it started to come out that it isn't true. So what I'm going to attach to this video is the original article in Stylist magazine so you can read it and see what I'm talking about. And then I'm going to attach the Snopes, the fact checker. I use Snopes a lot. Snopes.com. You can go to Snopes.com whenever you get a topic or an article or some news and you're not sure if it's real. I personally suggest if you're going to share articles that you go to Snopes first and see if this article is fake news, because the internet is so full of these fake news sites. But some of them I think are kind of obvious. This one isn't obvious, but some of them are kind of obvious because the name of the internet site is like theDailyCircus.com. And you're like, Who would name their paper the Daily Circus? You know, like some of them are kind of weird and kooky, so you can tell somebody like, what? But even like CNN or NBC.com, sometimes they get it wrong. But usually if you go to the ones that are more reputable, like CNN, BBC, those kinds, you got a better chance of it not being fake news, but never 100%. So I go to Snopes. Whenever I get a topic, I go to Snopes. You type in, on Snopes, you type in your topic. In this case, I typed in 13 zodiac signs. And the fact checker pulled up an article written by someone who had studied the claim the same way we did and did a whole article about it. So this article is called, Is the Earth's Rotation Changing Zodiac Signs? And then you can read the claim, and you can also read the rating. False comes up immediately, and then you can read why they said it was false, and you can even look at the original article that it came from, and you can see the documentation that they used to disprove it, to debunk it. So this is one fact checker. I'm sure the internet has many of these, but this is just the one that I know and I've been using. So if you ever get an article about anything that sounds like, huh? You can go to Snopes. Or if you have an article that you want to send to somebody, like your boss, and you don't want to look stupid because it's fake news, you know, so you go to Snopes. That's why I do it, because I don't want to send nobody fake news and they be like, this girl's sending out fake news. What's wrong with her, you know? So I always use Snopes. But anyway, so there is no 13th zodiac sign. It's still only 12, and you are still whatever you were born as. Somebody had read this article and said to me in the comments section like 3 months ago, you are in fact an Aquarius. You are in fact a Capricorn, they said to me. And I was like, you done lost your mind. You read that article on Snopes? You reading that fake news? Like, I knew in my heart, like some of you guys that are, you know, that are Aquarius or whatever you are, you know in your heart something don't sound right. So when somebody says, you know, oh, I found out you're really a Leo, you're not a Gemini, you know in your heart if that sound right. So when the person told me the first time that I heard about this, that I was a Capricorn, I was like, impossible. Impossible. If they had said you were a Pisces, they might have got away with it. I might have, because Aquarius and Pisces have a lot of similarities. So I might have been like, okay, but my feelings and my emotions aren't balanced enough to be a Pisces, quite frankly, or out of control enough to be a Pisces. It would have to be at one extreme or the other. You know, my feelings are very Aquarian, so I wouldn't, I would lean more towards Pisces, but definitely knew I wasn't a Capricorn. So for those of you who've heard about this and you were wondering, like, what's the deal with this, you can check this out and research it a little bit more yourself if you want to, but this is what I found from checking it out. Okay? All right, guys. Time for me to get going. If you want to send me a love donation, I'll leave my PayPal underneath here. Thank you for every donation. If you would like to get a tarot or oracle card reading, I'll also leave my email. Feel free to email me for an appointment. If you would like to hit me up on social media, I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. So feel free to check me out there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you heard about this hoax, or if you fact checked it yourself already, or whatever the case is, please let us know what you think. Okay? Check us out in the comment section. The comment section is always lit. Thank you all who comment every day and give energy and prayers and blessings and encouragement to other people in the comment section. You guys really rock. Thank you. See you later.